life. It's a little noisy because I got the water already lowered. But what we're gonna do today, so we're doing like a 10% water change. Tomorrow I'll do about a 30% water change. And for today, I'm gonna strain back out their tank, and then I'm gonna cap it off with some of these aqua pebbles that I'm about to rinse off real quick before I do it. I just want y'all to see the level of the water before I went to the next step, so you can see everything that I'm doing. Alright, and you see they're always pouting like that when I do their water change. They really hate it, but something I gotta do. Alright, on to the next step. Okay, y'all, next day, I did that 10% water change yesterday. Today I'm gonna do a 30% water change. Water is still real tan, but I'm figuring out that it has a lot to do with the OSCAR messing with the sand, because I capped it off last night. As you see, they already cleared that space, and when they're doing that, they're kicking the sand up into the water. And I am going to cap it off again with some black rocks, and hopefully they won't do it after that. I know they're just trying to nest, but I don't really need them nesting in here. I don't need any babies. I'm not trying to breed OSCARs, just rescued them, and that's it. So what we're about to do is start our water change, get this water down, then I'm going to fill back in that little area that they did yesterday and cap it with some black rocks, and then I have some more solid black rocks that are coming to cap that side. So alright, let's go on and get all this started. Alright y'all, so we got our water out and we're doing about a 40% water change. I've already added the extra rocks in there, and as you see, they're different coloration, but I am going to cap all of this off with black rocks. Like all my other tanks is black sand or black rocks. I'll buy another bag next week and let y'all see how it comes out. But for right now, we're going to start getting our water back in so we can see it. As you can see, the water is still got a slight tan to it. Cleaned the sides of the tank where I could get to without getting in the water. So all we got left to do now is put our water back in there. You see how clear it looks from the top compared to what it was when I started. But we still have a long ways to go. So alright, let me finish this up for today and get done with this video. So I got a lot of work to do. As you see, I closed down the other tank, moved one over there. So yeah, but alright, let's get this water in here. Alright, tank life, for our workload today, we got this tank ready. This tank, as you see, is real dark because it's been treated, but for today we're about to go ahead and close this tank down. So we're going to take all the fish out of there and cram them into here, just for about 3 or 4 days until we get their other tanks set up and running. And then we're going to get our water change done for our sick OSCARs. So yeah, I got a lot of water already made up and a lot of stuff ready to go, but this tank right here is going to be really crowded by the end of the video. Alright y'all, so we got all the fish crammed up in this fish tank. And hopefully this won't be for more than a week, and then they'll be all going into the 55. And I'll be re-cleaning out this tank and getting ready to set it up for our axolotl tank. So what we're about to do next is finish emptying out the other fish tank that we just got everybody out of. And we're going to clear that space to set up the 55, and then we still have to do our water change on our 75 gallon. Alright, let's go ahead and get all this started. Alright y'all, I got lazy, so this is a couple of days later. I did do a small water change before, and I'm having to reshoot all these videos, but we're about to do a big water change and knock this thing out. It's almost gonna seem crazy, but I've been having my water sitting up for a couple of days. And I found out that my water is tanning because of the driftwood, so I might be taking that out. We also think the big black one is a female because she keeps clearing out that space and they just lay around in it. I think I have a couple of videos of that. Then today I have to hide all these cords, get these old stands out of here, decorate my walls, and get ready for that next tank. So we're gonna be working on that today. And before we start draining our water, I'm going to give you a little axolotl table update. So we got everybody in their tubs waiting for their water changes. They've already been fed today. We're about to get them changed up, get them some blood words fed for the baby, and I'm going to show some more footage of his legs so y'all can see if there's been any change at all. But that's going to be on the next video, which will be treating 6 axolotls. And then what I wanted y'all to see also, what we're going to be working on that next video, is I just changed this water today. They were both changed together about 2 days ago, and they're already this cloudy, so I'm thinking I have a bacteria bloom. So I'm going to be working on that on the next video, and that's the reason why I changed that one and not this one, so they can see what I'm working on. And then we got Mr. Escape Artist down there in his tank that I'm going to be cleaning out. Probably next week I'll start getting a little bit more decor for them just so that they can feel better, but I'm still not going to put any substrate off in these tanks. So we got our water lowered. All right, y'all. I don't know if that can help y'all see the difference in what I'm talking about, the tanning in the water. But yeah, this is the biggest water change I've done since they've been treated. And as I said, by Friday we're probably going to get the antibiotic treatment to put back in there, because the gray and the little white spots is still a little bit of that ick. And I am basically just going to keep rotating their treatments until they are perfectly healthy and I get them in that big tank. I want y'all to see how everything looks when the water is lowered. I got a lot of cleaning on the sides to do in a second, but that's what we're working with right there. And of course on the video the water looks clear, but it is not clear at all. It is very, very tan. And I want it to be like super clear where you can't even tell they're in water. They say that's the way it's supposed to be. Alright y'all, so we got our water change done. Let's get the water back in. See them swimming around enjoying stuff. It's a lot clearer now, but it's still not clear enough, not the way that I want it to be. It's got like a little green tint to it, and you can see in there I got some allergy problems building up. But it's gonna have to wait until next weekend when I get ready to treat them, and the water's gonna get back cloudy anyways when I treat the tank, so I'm not gonna rush on it too much. I just want to make sure they got some pretty clean water and get rid of, make sure there ain't no parasites in there. We also got everything finished up for right now. Got all my cords put up. Everybody's in there being fed, doing good. I cleared out that space like I said I would. Hung up a little something just so it wasn't a bare wall. I did keep those paintings though, because those paintings were from the lady's daughter who we buy our axolotls from. Might put her name in a little thing so y'all see what it is, because that's some of her daughter's artwork. She's a very good artist. So I'm going to keep that with all my axolotls. But alright, that's the end of this one. We'll see y'all next time. Love y'all. Be safe.